I was thinking about John, who's in the total rewards compensation space, and I remember in my own life, I was technically excellent, but when it came, and I could sell the heck out of any solution, but when it came to selling myself and knowing my value, I felt less confident. And I wonder, John, when you look at your space, which is, looking at that intimate space where people have permission to be vulnerable with how much they make and their value. When you think about diversity and people that are looking for opportunities, especially at the top of the house, where we have precipitous drop-offs, do you see any? What do you see as an imperative to turn the potential pool to a realized pool within the organization, and people to be equipped to be confident and to make sure that they're negotiating value and not just happy to be at the table?
I like the way you teed that up. So my name is John Nixon. I'm an attorney, and I represent executives as they go in and out of companies. So when people are faced with that particular sort of flashpoint, oftentimes what you see with women, people of color, is the sense of, I don't want to offend. I don't want to ask for this because I don't want to lose the job. I don't want to appear that I'm being greedy. I don't want to appear that I'm not appreciative of this opportunity. Because oftentimes, we may be the first person in our generation who got stock options or got deferred compensation or any one of the things that you really see at the top of the house. So there's a sense of, I'm lucky to have this. That's part of it. The other part of it is the opportunity presents itself, and it requires 18 skill sets. And the woman has 9 skill sets, and person of color has 9 skill sets. And let's be frank, the white guy has 4. Who has more confidence going into the interview? So you talk about building the pipeline, you have qualified people pulling themselves out of the pipeline because they feel that they're not adequately qualified. They feel, I shouldn't push for this particular position. And this is not to beat up on our white male friends. I mean, it's just a fact. I've represented white men, white women, black women, Latino men, Latino women. And I rarely have to tell a white man to ask for more money, okay, if we're being honest here. So a lot of what I have to do in counseling my clients is saying, okay, this is your value. So one of the things, I mean, not to get too deep into the weeds in law, but one of the things that's sort of a trend now is paid disclosures. And companies or headhunters asking people, well, what do you make at your current job? Well, a lot of states and a lot of municipalities have made those questions illegal because that institutionally pays women less. So you have a carryover effect of years of pay inequality. So one of the things we try to focus on when I'm talking to a client, and a client who's going to be part of that pipeline, is what is the job worth? It doesn't make a difference what you made at your last job. What is this job worth? So that is about sort of building up the supply to go into the pipeline, to say that, look, there are more people who are qualified and they shouldn't pull themselves out of the pool.